breaks my heart to watch the news and to see our wonderful country struggling with yet another crisis. The recent incident, the murder of George Floyd, has once again reminded an entire nation on the rather dark part of its history. The video and pictures of a black man handcuffed, laying on the ground with a white man's knee on his neck to the point of death, tells us that there is a fundamental issue going on in our country. It calls all of us to reflect and to deepen our awareness of all the isms that continually take place and are present with us today. Some people judge the demonstrators. However, peaceful demonstrations invoking change are not the problem. The real problem is that there are some who are waiting to turn a peaceful and meaningful demonstration into their own agenda, hence burning and destroying businesses, stealing goods, harming others, and thus damaging our economy even further. It angers me because these recent events point out that there are groups of people that don't care. They are not interested in getting rid of all the isms in our society. Despite the good efforts that prior generations have put in to change these abuses, people of color still are way down and deeply hurt by daily attacks of racism. Racism is not always visible as seen recently on the news. It more often comes around unexpectedly and silently. Most of us white folks do not even know that we can be unknowingly racist. But that doesn't change the fact that every day people of color are greatly impacted by racist behavior. Ian Levinson, a renowned author and TV coach, recently said that if people of color still are carrying the pain of their past of being enslaved, then white people are still holding on to their past and are impacted by the behavior of their ancestors. If nothing resonates with you at this moment, then think of the fact that all these isms are holding our country back from rising to its best. Things such as racism, classism, sexism, ageism, genderism, and many more isms are creating pain every day, taking away from who we could be as a nation, as the United States of America. Diversity is a gift. Let me remind you that nature is diverse. It is only certain human beings that are driven mostly by greed that have brought forth the idea and visions of monocultures. Monocultures are not how nature works. Monocultures are a weakness, and if not artificially kept alive through all kinds of pesticides and genetic manipulations, they are doomed to fail. Nature teaches us a lesson. Choosing to live and stay within a monocultural society will not lead us forward, and it surely will not lead to greatness. Human beings are meant to be diverse, and we are blessed to be a diverse country with all of these various gifts. In fact, diversity is our nation's greatest strength. I am no expert and certainly do not claim to have all the answers. However, as a white male in an interracial marriage with 2 children not exactly fitting the bill, and as an immigrant to this country, which I have come to respect, to honor, and to love so much, I can only say shame on all those criminals, radicals, and all the enablers and supporters of these groups. As a spiritual leader, I can tell you that hate isn't the answer. Love is. So I invite you to join me in the way of love. Let us, especially the white community, raise awareness and begin honest conversations about all the isms that we recognize in our country. And let us do even better. Let us speak up against all the variations of these isms, including racism, when we see them happening in our neighborhood and beyond. That is how we white people can help and create a better and safer environment for all. Some of you might think that you are not impacted by all of those things. Please think again. Educate yourselves. Do your own research. Some of us are blindsided because of our upbringing, and others might just have been taught to look to the other side when someone isn't treated with dignity and respect. However, that isn't the way of the gospel. As sad and upset as I feel about the murder of George Floyd, this is not just about him, but it's about the bigger picture. It is about publicly uncovering the ongoing oppression and abuse in our country. It is about making a point and bringing to light the injustice and unending pain in all of our communities. It is about all the daily victims of these isms, isms that so many of us freely apply whenever they fit into our lives and situations, as long as they don't create any disadvantage for us. So here we are again. I invite you to start honest conversations at home with your family, with your own children, with your grandchildren, and with others who don't necessarily hold your same belief system. Learn, unlearn, ask questions. Teach and educate each other on how to treat people the way that you would like your loved ones to be treated in this world. Help your loved ones to understand that treating others the right way doesn't take away from one's own freedom. I challenge you to do your work, everyone. After all, we are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.